Hey, we are at Ponce de Leon Springs, and we're not that far from home right now.
I bet that's cold.
But, okay, so we just got out to the actual spring, and this is really, really cool. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. So how neat is
It
this?
looks like a big pool.
I know. It looks like a big, huge swimming pool, but it's got like a sandy... Are you gonna
Gotta touch it.
you're gonna get covered in gnats because I can see them swarming. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it.
Fish right there.
But look at this. The big trees out in the center of this. This is really neat.
You're kind of off on like a little.
I know. I had to look down to make sure I wasn't gonna fall.
Is
All right,
dirt? Is
so
that dirt bottom?
it's sand, yeah. So we actually came back by here one time in the summer, and we were gonna go here. Let me stretch this out. We were gonna stop here on our way to like Pensacola or something, and when I tell you it was like covered with people, there were just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people here.
I can see why. Now,
But it's
though.
kind of a cold day, yeah,
like a
because it's
big
really cool.
pool.
But today it's 60 degrees, and so it's a
there's-
little cooler.
0 people.
And I did see, there's a lady like eating in her car, and then
that's
there's another. I saw a couple like getting ready to walk the trail, which is exactly what we're gonna do. There's a couple of trails here. I don't think they're really big or really long, but the park attendant said on the other side of the park there's some longer ones, but we're gonna try
We're
and
gonna do
shoot for
shorter
the
ones.
2 short ones. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm standing on a bridge right now. It's not really a bridge, but it's kind of a, I don't know. Anyhow, it's just kind of a walk over. It goes over, it's like I guess the spring, but it's kind of like, it kind of creates this lazy river around here. And so it looks like you can kind of float around. I mean, there's a current, and anyhow, it's really neat. Hold on, I like how you just jump in there at the last second. All right, I'm gonna turn this around. There's swarming gnats all over
I
the
know.
place.
There's everything. I don't know what that is. It's really pretty though.
All right, so like this is really neat. But look at the current, and it goes down that creek, and you can probably see the gnats that are all around the place because they're everywhere. All right, so the trail that we're on, it's actually a really nice little trail. Like the path's really clear, but it follows along the river, and or the spring.
really
I guess
clear.
it's a spring. I mean, it's Ponce de Leon Springs, but it is.
One
It's
side
really,
is really murky, and one side's really cool.
yeah. One side's really kind of brown and murky, but like this side right here is crystal clear. Here, I'll turn this around. That's really,
Pretty
I mean, I
clear.
know there's a lot of like leaves and stuff in it, but the water itself.
Isn't that green stuff really pretty grown under it?
Yeah. It's like aquatic plants.
It's nice. Have you seen it?
And over the bridge. And I think that's our starting point again across there. So we're on the second trail, and you know, they're both relatively short, but anyhow, but it's just a really nice walk. The water in most areas, it's really crystal clear, and in other parts it's like really kind of brown and I don't know, kind of swampy, but still it's just, I don't know, really nice walk.
Yeah, it is.
The like so many of the Florida parks by us, they also have like the keep an eye out for gator, and I know they kind of have to have that, although I don't know, we've seen some areas that seem pretty gatory, but we've been to like over 40 parks now, and we haven't seen a gator yet. And we've grown up in Florida, we've seen them out like in the bayous and stuff, but not since we've been doing the parks. But anyhow, oh, that's pretty. It's so pretty out here, isn't it?
It'd be good fishing, I think.
I feel like for just as many trees as are standing, there's equally as many down.
I think there's equal as many roots.
I don't know if that's like Hurricane Michael or if that's just, I don't know, just old trees. Like, honest to God, I don't think I'll ever get over just how big these trees are. I mean, look at the base of this tree. Go stand up next to it. I know I keep making you do this like you're a 6-year-old. You're not even in it. Go stand closer. I can't get it all.
I'm not gonna get
here.
Right here?
Yeah. Well, now it doesn't look that big.
Snake.
No, it doesn't look that big. Either that or you just look big. Hold on, stay right there. See that kind of really kind of shows. Look at that, the way the roots go out like that. Insane. It's crazy.
Wrapped around it.
Yeah, it's like another tree that's like kind of growing from it. All right, I think our walk is kind of coming to a close. We've been on 2 trails, 2 really nice walks out here, and you know, relatively kind of short. Oh, that's kind of, I don't know.
Dry?
We are so easily impressed. I promise you, we really are. It's like, I know, we're like, oh, look at that. And it's like a dried up spring or a dried up river.
Oh, it's a ditch.
But there's something about, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I think it's kind of great that we can appreciate simple things, but it really, they very much are. It's like a lot of the things out here, I mean, it's just, I don't know, pretty trees and big giant trees but anyhow, yeah, but it's just, I like that nature stuff. Nature stuff. We like nature stuff.
Stuff in nature.
Stuff in nature. Anyhow, so yeah, we're kind of winding down, and that's about it. I don't know. There's not a lot else to do out here. The spring's kind of the big draw.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely beautiful.
It's so pretty. But
it's also a cold day, so we're not going to swim or anything. And I think we're going to head back and have lunch. So anyhow, so that's it.
Serious.
All right. Okay, so we just finished up Ponce de Leon.
Springs. Is it Springs?
Ponce de Leon Springs, yes.
State Park.
And I just read on this thing that Ponce de Leon Springs, there are 2 limestone vents that produce 14 million gallons of water a day. It stays 68 degrees year round. I think that's what it said. 68
that's what you
year
said.
Round? I don't know. It seems like it might be a little colder in the winter, but whatever.
It was
68 degrees. And anyhow, really nice park, and you know, I'm really glad that we didn't have a lot of people here today. The last time that, you know, we were here, like I said earlier, it's like it was packed. Jam-packed.
We didn't even come in.
Hundreds of people, and we're like, no way.
There was nowhere to even
And
park.
It was right about the time the pandemic started, or like right when we got started to kind of doing this park in an effort to kind of keep ourselves away from the crowds.
It was way too crowded.
Yeah, but today it was great. There was a handful.
It's like
of
a
people
really, really, really big pool.
Oh yeah, it's like
a really pretty pool.
but sandy bottom, and
Yeah.
it's crystal clear.
It's very
gorgeous.
blue. It's very pretty.
Did a couple of trails while we were here. They were both less than a mile, and I don't know, just a nice,
Really nice,
walk.
really pretty.
Yeah, just a really nice walk, and you walk alongside the river, and it's, you know, cypress and trees and pine, and I don't know, and
I think we planned it right.
And
Basically, like nobody here.
yeah, and just a nice walk. You know, I guess it's. I mean, that's really about it.
I mean, you
That's
would.
really
I mean,
about it.
unless you were swimming, you probably wouldn't want.
Yeah, I mean, it's
spend
like
the whole day, you know. But
exactly. It's like, you know, we have to drive to get to a lot of these areas, and so it's not like I mean, even though we usually wear like suits and workout shorts and things, that we could get in the water, but yet at the same time, it's like doing that and then having a little bit of a drive home. I don't want to be, I don't know, wet in the car on the drive home, or itchy, and I don't know. I just
irritable.
I don't know. So that's why we've been sticking to trails, which just kind of worked out for us, and we've enjoyed it. But anyhow, Ponce de Leon Springs, really nice park, and yeah.
It'd be a nice place to swim and hang out
Yes,
during the summer.
I think you said like 10 times. You keep just saying, "Wayne, you can swim."
I'm just shocked. It's like a big pool.
It is.
Most springs aren't set up like that.
You know,
I
and
don't
it's a
think.
good, really good place to swim.
Well, you know,
All right.
you can't swim.
Anyhow, yeah, really nice park.
Yes.
All right, that's all we got.